I'm froze.
What? You froze? What?
It froze. Let me try again.
Okay. I was like in the kitchen, doing something, and I heard, I froze. I was like, oh, we're back.
There it goes. Okay. Why is it free? It keeps stopping itself. What is going on? Why?
We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나의 보라고 헤쳐져 나왔던 갈등. 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 버텨나의 쟁 자랑스러운 그 이름. Cause Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run to a dot, do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than but oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top, go on and on. 돈과 명예 중물도 원해. 솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달라진 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team. 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me. 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그려진 우리의 청사진. 청춘을 팔았다 생각하네 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지. We stay straight, we always stay on the lonely street. 걸어온 이 길을 we don't leave. 영혼은 없대도 I believe the time is spent with we. Remember forever ever. Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never down. Who we are. 언제까지나 믿어 날. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than but oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than but oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
Are y'all ready for this?
Okay, you know where that is because I had my headphones. Okay.
All right.
Not much more of that we have to do, that's for sure. Thank God. Ugh. I hope my background stays in my video because there ain't nobody here that wants to see all the shit behind me.
I know. I was washing clothes, and so I just threw all my clean clothes on the couch. So that's what y'all see. That's what y'all will see. Like,
see.
I'll do that later. I'll do it later.
Okay. Well, I am in my basement painting room because
Have your little project.
yeah. I haven't painted in several years, so this is some of my stuff is all dried up. I'm just like, man. Anyway, it is episode what? 46. 46.
46? Yeah.
Yeah.
As
And
in, like,
yeah,
overall, or just like the life?
just the lives.
Damn. I'm doing this for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it's just me and you today. There ain't nobody in chat yet.
Oh, yeah. I said if this wasn't
Well.
recorded, we could have talked about a bunch of things.
Right.
but unfortunately it is, so it will come back. It will come back.
We need to figure out what our perimeters are on the other app.
Um,
So we
yeah,
don't
that's
get shit
weird,
down.
right?
I think they're pretty like loose.
Lenient.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen those ones that try to act like AIs where they're just like, thank you for the rose?
Yeah. Well, I figure if people can like sleep on that app and actually get paid to do it, then we need to find out if we can get paid too.
Well,
So either we
okay.
do or we don't. It's no big deal.
So there's everybody's like getting all mad because apparently like there's a bunch of tickets that are back up for resale and they're selling for like a crap ton, which
We knew that was going to happen.
we did knew that was gonna happen. And so people are thinking they're scalpers because the prices are like insane. Like, did you see the message I sent you where when we got the resale tickets, luckily it was only like $700 to $800.
Yep.
But like the next time I went and checked, it went up to like $1,500. I was like, God damn.
I'm glad we grabbed it when we did. That's the thing. I mean, we knew this was going to happen with all of these pre-sales that they were doing. That was totally not fair to actual stays. The whole
Yeah.
Wrigley Field thing really pissed me off. I am just glad we didn't get caught up in the dynamic pricing. Like, if we had got caught up in that, I would have been livid because number one, you let all of these MFers with season tickets buy Stray Kids tickets, which I guarantee you 99% of those people didn't know who the fuck they were buying. They were letting their kids or nephews or whatever be like, hey, buy me these tickets. And that's what they did. But then, the scalpers, I guarantee you the scalpers have season tickets to get all of the special stuff.
And what they
mean,
don't
that even-
understand is the VIP tickets, if you went and got them and you try to resell them for like a shit ton of money, that VIP benefits is not transfer.
Well, that's debatable because I was reading that like the week before the show, you can transfer them. There's like a time limit. You have to wait like for so
But
long.
you would need to get the person that's reselling the tickets.
You
How
have
you
to
gonna
get
in
their
contact?
ID. Yeah, you have to get like a copy of their ID or something.
Yeah,
to
how you gonna do
show-
that?
They just send you a copy and mark out the pertinent information, I guess. I don't know.
What
It's just
I'm confused about is they say the pit areas were only VIP.
yeah. I'm so confused with the whole thing. I can't figure out what was going on. All I can say is JYPE did an amazing job to stop the dynamic pricing because we really could have gotten hit with that hard.
Bro, with the sound check tickets costing as much as like the background tickets would cost, like they were so cheap. I was expecting to
I know.
like,
Jess got
over
hers for
1,000.
like what? Jess got
She
hers
got
for
two
under
for like a little over
500.
1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, they were under $500 plus, all the fees and crap that you pay. But yeah, I was like, really? That was all? But see, I got up there in Ticketmaster. It says, it's your turn next. And then it kicked me out.
That sucks.
And so that's when I jumped back over to Capital One and grabbed just any ticket I could over there because at least I'll have a ticket. But by the time I finally got logged back in, there was nothing left. I mean, everything was like 400 up and they were shitty seats. So I was like,
I was so worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get a ticket because like every time I would click on a seat, they're like, oh, this one's not available anymore. This one's not available anymore.
mhm.
Because I had 50,000 people in front of me. So I was just like,
I
oh my
only
God.
had 8. I had 8,000 people in front of me and it went really fast until I got up there and it kicked me out. But that's the horror story I'm hearing from a lot of stays is they literally got up there and then it kicked them out. And then by
Yeah.
the time they come back around, everything was gone.
Well, I know
So-
that it wouldn't have been possible where you were at to get the VIP tickets because as you said that when and she was ahead of you, she said when she got in there, they were already all sold out.
Yeah,
My thing
that
is
is not a
that
surprise.
Jess says she's always busy, so I'm just like, how did she find the time to like get in that early like audience to be able to jump in. I was
Well,
like,
she makes time for that stuff that she wants to make time for. Because yeah, I see her commenting in different chat rooms and things like that. So yeah, I'm kind of like you. It kind of like I was like, really? Really?
I was like,
Um,
that brought up so many pettiness in me. I was just like, block.
well, I've been pretty petty all week, so
I literally was just like, block.
um, but we are gonna redo our intro and stuff. There's only a few of us that are actually doing anything anymore. So, in fact, I don't even think we need the intro on TikTok. I'll have to watch more lives. God, I hate doing that. To see what's going on, but I don't think we
Yeah,
need the intro.
we definitely need to figure out like something, some things to add to like, well, that'd be fun.
Well, and we can play music on TikTok too.
Oh yeah. YouTube's too strict. Strict.
Well, and I am not going to scrub our channel to make it where we can monetize, because even in some of my news reels in the early times when I was just getting it off the ground, I did like add the music to it, if it was a video or something. I don't have time for that no more. Like, I'm doing good just to get that out. But YouTube has been really freaky lately. Like, they keep putting all of our news reels to private, which I didn't even realize the last 2 days was on private, because I finally went over there and I'm like, why does this have no views? Well, both of them were on private. I didn't put them on private. So I had to go through and make them public, but then they're not letting me edit the thumbnail. And now sometimes it goes under shorts and sometimes it goes under videos. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm over it at this point. I'm like, ah.
So I got
um,
a couple tickets in Washington, right? Just
like
random seats,
DC or Seattle.
DC. And I just wanted, just because I like got random seats like like row, what is it, on section 133 or something, just something random, nothing like, I wasn't hoping to get close or anything like that. And I got 2 tickets, one for me, one for Amethyst, to see if she would like to go off of StubHub, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, but will we be able to go around that time? I don't know. And so I had put them up for resale. But my thing is that how do I know I actually got those tickets? Because
Now,
I
the
don't want to
StubHub that
fly.
I use, there's a ticket guarantee.
No, there's a refund guarantee. So like if you don't happen to
Ooh.
get those tickets, they'll want refund you 100%.
Oh,
And
see, they've
I'm
already sent
worried
me my
about,
ticket.
they haven't sent me my ticket.
You didn't get anything in your email?
I got it. It said like, thank you for your purchase and stuff like that, but I didn't get like an actual ticket.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I was,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I mean, you can book airlines and stuff, but I wouldn't pay for it until
and that's what I'm
it's
saying. Like, I don't want to like fly all the way to Washington DC just for them to tell me, "Mm, yeah,
sorry for your bad luck.
yeah, I know. Like, but here's your refund. And I saw the disclosure thing on StubHub too. They're just like, we'll refund you just for the tickets, but we won't refund like hotel fees, we won't refund flight plans or nothing like that.
Wow. That's kind of scary though. I mean, you don't want to travel all the way across the country to find out that you don't have a ticket to get in there.
Yeah. So if I do happen to get those tickets, then I'll make the effort to go over there with Amethyst, right? But if
Mm-hmm.
but I need confirmation first.
Yeah. Is she going to Arlington?
No.
Why did you decide to not nix that one?
Because I wanted to get as close as I could, and I can only afford one of us.
Oh, yeah, true.
But in
True.
Washington D.C., like that one didn't matter. That one was just supposed to be like like a show that you can enjoy. We don't have to be that close, but you can listen to music and have fun and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Mama's trying to back her man in the Arlington show, so I don't need her there. Distracting me.
That's funny. God, where's
So, yeah.
everybody at today? Holy cow.
I know Aaliyah's having issues.
Well, I know I'm talking about the people that are usually in our chat. There's like nobody in there.
Oh yeah, weird, right? It was like that last Sunday too.
Well, at least they came in for a little while, and then the other two came in, and yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, but it's okay. My
I-
it turns out my little sister and my mom were watching last time too.
oh God, what did
Yeah,
you
I
do
was
last
just like,
time?
that's what I was saying. I was like, huh, interesting. When did y'all hop in? I wasn't talking
I
shit, was I?
I think it was just me and you. It was the one with Rebecca that got kind of spicy.
Yeah. It was just us two last time, and I didn't see much activity last time either. So that's why I was confused and when they jumped in because we were also talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
my little sister's
the
like, "Did I hear
girls,
you spent over $200 on albums?" I'm like, I said that
no,
that there's a possibility you spent $200 on it because remember we're ranting about the fact
talking
that
about the signed copies.
yeah,
It was only 100
it was 132. I said,
because we
and
couldn't buy more than 4.
well, no, because I bought the other albums too that was over 200, and that's what I brought up.
Oh,
And so when she brought that, I was like, I was like, no, I was saying that that's how much it would be if you bought it. She was like, no, I heard, I bought, I spent. Those are your specific words. I was like, oh yes, the side albums. You must mean the side albums. That one, but that wasn't over $200. That was like less than 200.
a lot of people are getting their stuff canceled. All of their orders
Mine got canceled.
this time.
Okay, if I'm being clear, I did have two separate accounts. So one of them was canceled. I tried
It was
it.
going to the same address.
Yeah.
I think that's what's getting everybody. Even if you use a different account, if you're using the same address, you're getting nixed. But they're canceling both.
They haven't canceled the other one for me. They haven't canceled the one.
You're lucky then. A
Hold on,
lot
let
of
me just
people are
double
getting
check.
both of them canceled.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, that's what people were asking us. Like, well, I can see them canceling one, but why did they cancel both? I don't.
Yeah.
Some people are like, well, maybe they were thinking that you were a mass buyer and you were
And
scalping them.
yeah, and the fact that they got strict with it to the point where even after they cancel a lot of people's orders, it still didn't pop back up on the website like it did last time.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Or
Maybe
item,
they will, like, before they start sending out.
maybe. But yep, I see it still on there. Order confirmed, but
Good.
the other one said refunded or canceled. My thing is, how am I gonna like sell my ticket off of Ticketmaster because everybody's selling them because everybody was panic buying the tickets, and
know.
so they managed to during the resale they managed to find, and you can't upgrade your ticket either because the only way you
Yeah,
can
you
upgrade your
just
ticket is if it was like a listed ticket instead of like a resale ticket. So you're basically stuck with like 2 tickets till the other
mine
one's
was
sold.
not resale. It was through Capital One, but I don't know. All I know is if you walk up there and you still have that ticket, I guarantee you somebody's going to buy it from you. They're either going to want the better seat or they're going to just want to get in general.
I mean, technically, my seat isn't bad. It's in section D, so it's like the section after the pits. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
No, mine's like nosebleed. Mine gets you in. That's pretty much all.
And I'm not selling my ticket. I'm not overpricing my ticket either. I'm just selling it to
I'm
the price I
I'm
bought it at.
selling mine for what I got it for. So I
Yeah.
paid 192-ish. That's what I'm going to sell it for. I'm not trying to pay my student loans off with this money like some of these people that's just
Yeah.
wrong. I think it's wrong.
I'll probably call
that makes you a
StubHub tomorrow
scalper.
and figure the whole ticket thing out to see
Yeah.
if it's legit that I got those tickets. If so that way I can get refunded now if I need to, then later.
For Washington.
Yeah. So
I've never been to DC.
me either. So this would be a fun trip to make out. But I think Aaliyah says she's going to DC, right?
Yeah,
So maybe I'll see her there
maybe.
if I go. If I go. I heard that they might be keeping the net up.
I don't see the kids allowing that to happen. They said you could pay to
Yeah,
have it
but
taken down, and I think they will. I don't think that they're gonna allow Stay to have an obstructive view. And truthfully, the nets are not that big of a deal unless you're trying to video or photo through it. Which, I mean, you can if you know what you're doing, but most people don't, and their pictures are going to come out looking like ass. You're going to have some really awesome pictures of a net.
I'm so glad that we managed to get the resale for the pits because the way the stage looks, it comes out into like the 3 different pits, so like you can get a closer view of them no matter like how far back you are in the pit. And I'm just like, oh. And
Yeah,
you
I
know how
kept
these
looking
boys
at that.
like to jump off
come
and go run
down.
around.
Yeah. I was looking at like F because it's right there at the point of one of the legs, and I was like, well, that's probably as close as I'll ever get. So yeah. Oh, I was just gonna have to wait for my money to come in. We don't even know if we're getting our paycheck on Wednesday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday.
Like, I don't even know where our seats are. It says entry info is GA pit SRO. What does SRO mean?
Oh, standing room only.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna have to like camp out there. Because general admission, we're gonna be fighting.
Oh, I usually would go there at like noon. I went there at noon last time I went, and there was like a few people there. Now, are we sure it's really gonna be standing room? Because
That's what they're saying for a lot of the pit areas.
why would they have standing room though?
I don't
I've been
know.
looking at like pictures of stages in Arlington, how they put them up, and they look like they had chairs down. So like, and it's weird too because the ticket, one of the tickets I got, it showed that it was like, oh, you're in section row 17, seat 12, I think, or something like that. So I'm just like, okay, cool. But then when I went back to check and take a look at it, I don't remember seeing it. So I'm just like, how did I see it beforehand?
Well, hope for the best, expect the worst.
Yeah. Maybe they
I'm
changed
just saying,
it because
I do not have bail money, so I'm going to try to be on my best behavior. But when people are pushing me, that tends not to happen very well.
yeah, that's why I'm confused on why they would have standing room only because it could get pretty hectic.
It's like, this is not a festival. I don't know why they would do that.
But it would also get you a better chance to get closer if you want to.
Yeah. That's why I'm buying me a thing of adult diapers. Seriously,
And we
don't
gotta
think I'm
buy-
joking. I ain't joking because this bladder about every hour and a half to 2 hours goes off and I gotta piss. So yeah, no.
And we gotta be buy like the powered battery packs. My phone died like partially through the performance. I was so
Yeah,
I was so
I'm
mad.
probably gonna look at I need to look at Black Friday and see if I can't find like several that are on sale and just take all of them.
There are
And
there's
that
a
way we can
2-pack
charge.
because I was looking at it on Amazon. There was a
Oh,
2-pack
really?
of it. Uh-huh. Too.
And then I was looking at the little ear thingies that help with live music, so it doesn't like blast your eardrums out. And they were saying that liquid IV really helped during Lollapalooza. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start stocking up on that to keep you hydrated because it's gonna be June in Dallas. On that pavement is going to be hot. It's going to be cooler inside the stadium than it will be outside of the stadium because we'll be in the grassy area and not on the pavement.
Oh yeah, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so it shows that they sell a 2-pack portable charger power bank with the 10,000 mAh. Is that what it is? mAh.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, it's $19 for a 2-pack.
Oh yeah, send me that link.
So I might get one of those too.
I'll probably get more than one.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm-
because our TikTok we could go live.
yeah, and
And
one
so
of
I
the
figure if Aaliyah is going to New York and Seattle as well, we'll just give her the code and she can go live if she wants to on TikTok because a lot of people get a lot of gifts there doing that.
be cool.
So
They have what should I call it? The reason why I probably might bring up multiple ones is because it's just in case, you know.
oh yeah. Well, and
Last
I
year-
did buy the 5K video camera, and so I'm not going to use my phone to record.
I have
I'm
my
going to use
camera
the
too. I
video.
can use that.
I'm going to use the video camera, and then we can upload it to like YouTube and stuff later.
I have my video camera. I can use that.
I just need to start playing with it to see how it works.
Well, last year when my
Yeah.
phone died, there was a stay that was next to me that had an extra one. She let me use it, and so I got to charge my
Yeah.
phone. It's really cool.
We need to look at bag things too. See, when we were going to the Ranger games previously, we were in the suites, so we didn't have to do all the security checks and all that crap. So I'm not quite sure what the security is there.
Mm. I think I
Because
saw
if you have a
somewhere
suite, you get away with pretty much, you can just walk in and do whatever the hell you want to do.
because you're not around people. You
Yep.
like how
I
much
like the
harm can you do for
suites.
yourself?
Yeah. They brought us food and the bathroom was right there, and you could either sit outside or you could sit inside where the air conditioner is, or I really
Oh,
like
God.
those suites. That's the way to do a baseball game.
Did they have those available to when they were selling them as well?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
They're just mainly for baseball games. I mean, I guess maybe if you own or you are a suite owner for that particular baseball season, you might can use it. I don't know. I don't know how that
I was
works.
thinking also that when we go, we can look into maybe like packing up and doing some freebies, and inside we can have a little card on our handles, so that way like we
I
can
thought
get more
about making
audience that
us
way.
t-shirts, not
Mm,
necessarily to wear inside the stadium, but when we're out in line or something, we can have like our handle and the Stay In podcast theme on
yeah,
the back
that'd
of
be
it.
really cool. Is Kim going? I haven't seen her mention anything about like what seat she got, if she got anything.
I can't see her not going because she
Yeah.
said her and all of her sister wives are staying at the Marriott and Courtyard, and I'm like, okay.
So it makes me wonder what she got, right? I'm curious.
No idea.
Curious. Maybe I'll ask her later.
And then I don't know where Ashley got her seats and stuff. They were staying at like the Hilton or something, I think.
Yeah, her and her husband. She's
Yeah.
Brie and her husband.
I don't know that he's going to the concert with her because she's got friends going with her. So I don't know. I mean, he might.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
I am too. Like, I finally get to see my boys. It's been 2 years. It'll be like 2.5, 3 years.
I last time I went, I don't think I fully like appreciated the experience. Like I loved it and everything, but it was like I wasn't too deep into it to the point where
Yeah, you weren't into them as much as what you are now.
yeah. Because at around that time, like I was preoccupied with a bunch of different things, and so they were the only group I like really liked a lot of their songs. So I was just like, yeah, I want to go to their concert, I want to go see them and stuff like that. But I didn't like dig too deep personally on their level because I was just never like that. I was just like, if I like the song, I like the song. I didn't really care who sung behind it.
Yeah.
And so when I
Um,
I saw them live, I was just like, they're so cool. And then like the more stuff that kept popping up, and I'm just like, I just love them so much.
mm, yeah,
So,
they are.
and it sucks because like I wish I would have continued to dig deeper into them a long time before that, because then I would have like done a lot more.
You could have caught them when the tickets were still like $30.
Yes, and when I could easily get a ticket and not have to worry if I was gonna get one.
I know,
And
right?
I heard somewhere where someone was just like, we should have started a rumor about Stray Kids did something, so the fandom goes on a boycott again, so that way we could have gotten tickets easier.
Yeah, right.
I was like, shit, I didn't think about that. That would have been a smart idea. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, they're collabing with the Zionists again.
I don't really see a lot of that on my X page anymore. I don't know if I've just blocked all of them dipshits or I don't know. There are so many sheep. I'm just like, can you kids not do your own research and decide things for yourself instead of just blindly following along? Because I told y'all back in January, all these aunties that were pulling this so that their person could debut higher on the charts. And guess what? She did. It knocked our
Yeah,
boys off the chart and she debuted higher. And I'm like,
it
did
was so
that
stupid.
like phase you dumbasses at all? Did at all? Did it phase you?
It did not. It did
No.
not.
I
I
think they're
had
still doing their stuff.
I mean, it's not that hard either. I do that. Like whenever somebody would be like, "Oh, go and block this page. This person said this and that." I always click on a page and scroll through the stuff to see exactly like what they're posting and what they're saying, if to even decide if I'm gonna block them or not. Because
Sometimes they're just being sarcastic. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like you could tell they love the kids, but somebody did something and so they're being sarcastic. And then they get all the haters after them and get their page reported and blah blah blah. And
because people don't even check and verify before they go and start blocking people.
nah, they just start doing it. And I am so tired of all these fucking fan wars. It's like, do y'all not realize we're supposed to be locked down for another comeback? You guys have not locked down the entire freaking year for any comeback. You just keep starting shit with other fandoms. It's like, stop.
Like, does
The
anybody
kids,
even
the
seriously
kids
vote
are
anymore?
high. I know. The
Do they
kids are
stream?
high. They get a lot of everything. And so you fighting with this other fandom just to prove the point that the boys are doing better than their faves. Just stop. I mean, seriously, the charts will tell you the truth.
That's
But
how you beat them.
apparently, Apparently,
beat them with
since
numbers.
the kids sold out SoFi, there's been an uptick in fan wars because everyone's jealous that their faves couldn't do that. It's like,
Haters be hating.
huh?
I said haters be hating. Like,
I know. I'm like, well, they can keep hating because until their faves sell out SoFi. Did it sell out the second show too, or there's still a lot of tickets for that one?
I think there's still a lot of tickets for that one.
Ah,
Because
fuck! I just broke this.
and people are like getting upset about the reselling, and they're just like, this is ridiculous. So many seats are available again, and da 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 da. What they don't understand is those seats are still sold out. Okay, whether are reselling them or not, they.
I broke it.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it really sucks. Now I gotta
they
paint
are
this other
still
one.
like the seats are still sold out for the boys. As far as the boys are
Mm.
concerned, there's all their concerts have been sold out.
Yep.
Whether the tickets go resell or not, like it sucks. If nobody can resell their tickets, they're just gonna have two different seats.
Yeah.
Which sucks because you would think like Ticketmaster would be like, okay, here's a refund. Like you already have another seat. Why get another?
I've been out of the concert thing for a while, so it is what it is. Like we haven't been to a concert since before COVID.
I'm gonna go see Hana next week, and I'm so excited.
I know. I just couldn't. I couldn't see the travel expense and stuff for that.
I mean, this is gonna be her very first
It
concert,
came.
right?
It came up way too fast.
Yeah.
Like I was like, "There's just no way I can do this."
I
I
saw
want to.
the like post about it with her saying it, but then she was just like, here are my ticket dates, and I'm like, what's going on? I barely managed to get that code.
Yeah.
She was supposed to go
Uh,
live the other day. She ever do that? Because I haven't seen anything about that. I kept waiting.
she goes live, but I don't know if it's all the time or
No, she
we
the other
just
day
miss it.
she said it. She says, I'm have a long rehearsal today. I might go live later, and I don't remember seeing it saying that she went live. So that's why I was like, did she ever go live?
She may not have. Oh my
That's so
God, are you
crazy.
kidding me?
Just drop it.
Holy crap. No, it just like spewed fucking everywhere. And it was
That
black
sucks.
too.
That sucks.
Ah, all over my good shirt. Okay.
That
I'm gonna have to go wash my shirt real quick. I'll be right back. Try to get all this black paint out of it. Ow! Ow, my knees. Okay, I found a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm really good about like taking my shirts off because I always wear an undershirt, and so you like just find shirts all over the house. I didn't know if I had one down here or not, but here it is. And they're probably usually clean. I just get hot really fast, and so I take them off pretty quick after I put them on. Did you get your Target albums?
No, I was gonna get them, but because I wanted to get the uh 8 set again and the Target exclusive one, but it still came out to like $93, and I'm just like, I have tickets off
They
of Stuff
they
Up.
are
I have,
random on that stupid uh 8, the accordion versions too.
yeah.
Because I bought 3 of the accordion versions. They give me 3 chain bins. It's like, can you not like shake this up a bit?
Like, come on, get it
So
together.
yeah, I don't do that anymore. I want to be able to choose my accordions. Yeah,
And so that's why I was just like, I'm already in debt. I really don't need something I already have.
I know.
Just because they have a sale. I said, hold off. Don't continue.
I have not ordered the amount that we normally do because usually we order like what 13 to 23 ish with Barnes and Noble and Walmart and
Yes. Yes.
Target and accordions and Nemo and
Like, excuse me, my boys. Y'all would get more sales if y'all didn't put like 2 albums together and the
back to
concert.
back and then a concert. I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like we're not all millionaires. I don't understand what they're thinking are.
Like, you're putting us in debt and we're letting you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what do you want from us? You want us to be homeless next?
Maybe that's what we should start doing what that one chick did and like send a PayPal link and be like, "Can you send me money for tickets?"
That's smart, but I doubt they did.
She sent it to Lino. What do you think he did?
Of all of the members, of all of the members.
Yeah. Like Big Chan might have been a maybe. The rest of them are gonna scoff at you. And
I feel like,
Lino is a fuck no.
yeah, he's got somebody he's supporting. He can't support nobody else.
Well, he makes Soodman pay when they go out to eat.
He's a man. He's a cheapskate. A man with that has money that likes.
But
It's so
but
funny
he
that we're.
he
It's
but
so
he
funny
buys he buys
that
for everybody else except Soodman.
well, it's funny that we're talking because he just messaged.
Who, Lino?
Yeah,
He messaged earlier something about the blanket
the
and
electric
the
pack.
color
Yeah.
coming off. Yeah. I'm
Well,
like,
he sent a picture of it and he said, "Look at this, right? I think the color of the blanket just is fading." I haven't really been on Bubble lately, so my Bubble like kind of packed out.
wow, I have never had that happen. He got a shitty blanket.
Yeah, like how does it even happen?
No idea. And there's been a lot happen. Big Bang made their comeback at Mama. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh, I did. I expected more action, more drama, you know? But
Yeah.
and I'm sure that we didn't get it because the fact that they restricted OT7 so hard just for like the venue is ridiculous.
I expect to see lawsuits come out of that for discrimination.
That's ridiculous. Are you trying to tell us that just because they support OT7, they were not allowed to see the band at all?
Yeah. Well, and one person that I watched was like, see, SM did all of this. They did all of this, but they couldn't protect their artist. That tells you that it's not that they couldn't, it's that they didn't
They
or
didn't.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And I'm
fact they
like-
went to such extreme measures is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I would like to get a hold of some of those snitches though. The
Oh,
ones that were
okay.
snitching.
I would have been like, that's fine, catch me outside the
don't-
venue. Catch me outside, how about
I-
that?
Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? Yeah, I bet they had long hair and they wouldn't have by the time they got out.
No, honestly.
I'll be like, give me them damn little bitty tiny folding sewing scissors. I'm gonna take care of this bitch.
'Cause I know I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Ah. Okay, I'm about to just give up. What did I do?
I don't know what it is.
Okay. I'm glad I bought a backup ornament. That really makes me mad about the other one. I was nearly done.
I
the
sold 3
base
more
thing.
things.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, so I sold both of the 17 club kits and one of the BTS plushies.
Yeah, I haven't traveled too much into other bands yet. I have it marked, like the guy sells like a ton of cards, like TXT cards or Hyphen cards or BTS cards. And sometimes you can still get them really cheap, but it's like, do I want to do that or do I want to continue to concentrate on Stray Kids right now? So
I really didn't expect to sell the other group stuff. It just came into my auction boxes.
yeah.
So I'm just like, I
And
don't collect
that's
this
kind
stuff.
of how most of the stuff I get is, well, except for from this one seller, but it's all like jumbled in. It's just like albums. Like, thanks. I'm dreading this one from Nokia because man, that's the one that had all of those like Social Path and Circus and everything in it.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be heavy. I
Um,
can't get the lid off of this glue.
Now, I'm wondering how much I could get out of the 17th block.
Did you do a Google search? See how much people were
did.
selling it for?
Just because they're selling them for that doesn't mean it was getting sold for that.
Well, I know that, but it gives you an idea. Like there was something like Liz was saying, yeah, I want this. And so I went online to see how much it was. It was anywhere from $1 to 20 some odd dollars for that one card. And it's like, awesome. Like, never mind. I'll just sell it cheap because it's Liz. Anybody else would have had to pay me $10 for each instead of $10 for both.
So it looks like on Macari, there's like 4 of them that's been listed, and like the cheapest is $14 and it still hasn't been sold. And that one was put up the beginning of November. But that one could also be because of the delivery alone is $23 because it's coming from.
Oh, it's coming from Japan. Yeah.
Oh, most of the cloths are coming from Japan.
Yeah. So see, you do yours for the same price and you don't have the same shipping, you'll sell it.
Some of the items, yeah, like all the ones I see are from Japan.
Yeah,
Weird.
they merged our Macari with the Japan Macari, but you have to pay the international shipping on everything. Like direct.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not worth it. Well,
On some of the items I put free shipping, so I'm just like, oh, it's not that big a deal. I just added the shipping in the price. So it's
Yeah.
like it tracks their free shipping, but it's not really. Not really. I had already sent off like a few items, and there's still 2 items that still need to be sent off.
I try to send my stuff off the next day, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
So I sold one of the items I sold was one of Ian's social path CD. And I sold it for like $8. Not that big deal. It was a sealed one though. Like it wasn't unsealed. Because I have like 24 of them that are sealed.
I always open them just to check the contents to
I
make sure
opened one of
everything's
them.
in there.
I opened one of them, but when I tell you this is sealed, it's like they're sealed. Like as
Yeah.
if I bought it from the store.
But that's what I do is I unseal it and I check the contents so I can take pictures, photographs of those contents so they know exactly what they're getting. That's what I did for the Tees album I had. And then I just put it all back together and I put it in there. I said, I only open this to check the inside contents. I said, other than that, it is brand new.
What
So-
I do
And I
is
sold
I
it.
put that it's a unsealed CD. And so they were saying like, okay, so if it's unsealed, like what comes in it? I'm like, I don't know because it's unsealed. It's sealed. And they usually accept that answer.
Yeah. I know my giant solos, I was pretty upset about that one.
Oh yeah, that's
'Cause
ridiculous.
I bought all 8. And so I should have had the full set of units. But the guy kept them and he's selling it the full set of units for $130.
That's ridiculous.
So he's getting paid twice for doing it. I'm like, I won't buy anything from you again. Ever.
Hope you blocked them. Ridiculous.
Well, now that I'm a fan club member, I don't have to go through them anymore either.
Oh, nice. Ashley's moving to wait, who's moving to Japan?
I don't think anybody's moving. They're talking about it.
Oh, well, I'm saying it's like that way you have a hold in
A
Japan.
proxy. Yeah.
I say, and if one of us moves to Korea, then we'll have a proxy in Korea.
I know, right? I think people probably make a whole living out of just being a proxy.
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't have to spend any money,
Mm-mm.
and they can like add like a little bit of money, extra fees to get money from that.
They're
So-
getting really crappy with clothing and stuff from Japan. One of the ladies that runs the goes, she's having to upcharge everything because they put like a 16.5% custom thing on shirts and stuff. I mean, I don't buy them anyway because they don't ever fit me, but for those that ordered it, it's gonna
That
suck.
sucks
Yeah.
a lot for no reason.
Ugh. Got a nutcracker that I'm doing now. I need a picture.
I'd like to go back to Korea again though. It was really fun. I enjoyed it.
I would just like to have a passport so I can if I want to.
Why don't you get a passport?
I don't think I'd ever use it.
I get it, but it lasts for 10 years, so even like if you don't like even if it's just once, it's still like
So my passport
If
is
I
going to
could,
last
I
longer than
would.
I will.
which is why you should just get it anyways.
Ah, why is all my stuff so dried out?
My little sister, she went in to the hospital yesterday at around 8 in the morning when they induced her. She was there and like the pain was just gradually, but like over the few hours, like it just kept like it was taking so long. Like 4 hours go by since she was induced.
Was she being induced?
Mhm.
Or was she just, oh, okay.
Yeah, she got induced. And so like 4 hours go by and they're like, oh, you're like 1.5 centimeter. Another few hours go by, oh, you're like just made it to 2 centimeters. And then I was like, damn, it's going too slow because you got to get to 10 centimeters. And I'm just like,
Yep.
oh gosh. And then like 5
Mine-
o'clock, she's at 5 centimeters. Like, oh my God.
My nieces went really slow too because they went in at like 5 o'clock that evening, and the next morning she still hadn't had it. And I'm like, what is going on? I mean, because when
Well,
I was induced at 8, and I had Dylan at 4, and I had Camber at 5. So
I've heard that a lot of people who get induced have really long labors. So that could just be it. But this one was long, ridiculously
yeah, I
long.
don't.
And she was like, my mom was like, she was in so much pain, like she couldn't handle it. So
And
she was trying to handle it for so long, and she was 5 centimeters, dilated, and she still hadn't gotten the epidural. And I guess she just couldn't handle it anymore, so they gave her the epidural. But then that ended up screwing her over because then the epidural ended up upsetting the baby, and his heart rate dropped, and so that's when they had to like rush her into emergency C-section.
yeah,
We're like hoping that didn't happen, because now like
inducing actually makes the labor pains worse. Like
ooh,
your labor pains are worse if they induce.
damn, that sucks. She was already like 7 days late, you know. She was supposed to her labor date was last Saturday.
Golly, she was way over
Yeah,
then.
yeah. So that's why they were just like, yeah, we gotta induce. We gotta induce.
My well, because I had mine in Dallas, and so they like to schedule their births. That way they don't
Of
have like
course.
30 people coming in at the same time. And yeah, so
Makes
that
sense.
was mine.
Smart idea. Yeah, but we didn't find out his name until after she gave birth, like after we saw him. And me and my little brother were upset because we went to the hospital and we were waiting there for a while. My mom went back to go check on my sister, and the baby was back in the room. You know, she's trying to like figure out how to breastfeed him. And then we get a group text from my mom, and she sends us a picture of him. And me and my little brother were just like, "Oh my gosh, this woman don't know how to keep no surprises or nothing." We literally like we didn't come to the hospital waiting to see the baby to see him in the picture first. Like we wanted our first experience to see him face to face. Like ruined it. Now we know what he looks like because she sent us a picture of him. We wanted to know what he looked like when we actually went to go see him. And she's like, "Well, sorry." And I was like, "No, you done took our first. You done ruined it."
Yeah, they released my niece today, and they came up here. Still clueless as to why they did that. Anyway, and my sister messages me, and she's like, "Hey, we're gonna go over to Bill and Tracy's at 2 if you want to come to see the baby." And I'm like, "Nope, nope, I am not peopling this weekend."
Yep.
So I'm like, I will wait. I've already told them. I talked to them when they were heading to Bolivar that I would see them at Thanksgiving because there's going to be way too many people that are way more excited than I am to be there. And
I don't want to be
yeah,
there. I get it. I get
pretty
it.
much. I don't want to go to a hospital and sit there and have to listen to everybody else and their excitement because
Luckily, I went before anybody else was really there, so it was not that
yeah.
it was like two other people in the room. I was like talking to my little sister. I said, "You did good, kid. You did good."
I mean,
I said,
because you're gonna have both the grandmas, you're gonna have both the grandpas, you're gonna have Ashlyn, who is the niece, but then Abby has 3 brothers, and all 3 of them are married with kids. And so I'm like, no, that is way too many people that
"Yeah, sweet to me."
I don't want to deal with. So I'm
And they
like,
all
no,
could go in
I'm
the room,
good.
right? Like they don't limit people.
I don't know because I didn't go, but but I mean, this was literally our last pretty day. All of the days from here on out, we're like, tomorrow's going to be in 40s.
In the
Okay, just say,
40s?
let me just a second. Yeah, like tomorrow's gonna, it goes, if today was 70, it's gonna be in the 40s tomorrow. And then the rest of for 2 days it's gonna be 50 and 50, and then starts getting high of 30s. And I'm like, okay, I gotta have all this crap done before that, because once it hits a certain temperature, I don't want to go outside anymore.
I feel that.
So
Feel that. November 30th, that's Saturday.
what?
My daughter has her sleep study this upcoming week. Check on her or something
just-
like that.
I just
And
can't believe they're doing a sleep study on a 6-year-old.
she's actually 7. But yeah, I
Oh,
know,
well.
right? It's just, I mean, she's always had issues with her sleeping patterns, and they just want to make sure that she's not like not breathing in her sleep, or she's like her nightmares. She's always had trouble sleeping, and she never really likes to go to sleep. It's always a hassle. So you know how when she I have to argue with her to turn her TV off, and
Mhm.
sometimes she just pushes it to home, and she just leaves the TV on and the lights, and I have to be like, you can't leave both on. You need to have one or the other. Like you want the lights on, you want the TV on. You can't have both. And so she'll be like, just leave the TV on, mommy, or stuff. And I kept wondering, like, what is the issue? You've never had this issue before. Like, it's not that hard to leave the TV off, even because you're not watching it. So why do you need it on? Well, turns out there was this movie. I don't know. Have you watched this movie? What is it called? Is it Come Play or something like that? Where it's like this is Larry and the autistic little boy.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen that one? So
I
I
have
let her
not seen
watch
it, but
that
I know what you're
movie.
talking about.
I've let her watch that movie. It's like a kid scary movie, you know? Like
Mhm.
it's scary, but not too scary to like traumatize a child.
Yeah.
And so I let her watch that because I was just putting a lesson in there to be like, see, don't be on your devices so much. Type thing. Or see, this was mommies are supposed to be like. You're supposed mommies are supposed to protect your kids, protect their kids and stuff like that. I'm like trying to like,
Oh, they
well,
just the album things, and they look amazing.
the let me look. But yeah, they had so the, Larry is like this friend that lives in your devices, and so he's always watching you through those devices. And so the autistic little boy was lonely, and he saw that, so he was just like, "It's okay, I'll be your friend," type thing, right? But he doesn't speak or anything like that. So he what happens is if the little boy reads the whole story of his friend, then he can come out of the device and he pulls them into the device with him so they can be friends forever. So she says that she doesn't like the TV off because the black screen scares her because she thinks she can see something in the TV and she doesn't want so she likes to have the TV on even if it's on home so she doesn't see the black screen. I'm like, okay, so I did traumatize my child.
That's funny. I just posted something. I don't know what I posted though. Let me see. This is the platform, the Nemo, I think.
Or emo.
Yeah.
The accordion version comes with a CD, photo card, monochrome photo card, lyrics paper. CD Pro, photo book, CD.
Hey, at least there's only 4 versions this
I
time and not
know.
30.
Stickers, unit photo card, mini poster. Oh, mini poster and this is hot version.
The limited comes with, I'm glad they've gone back to the boxes.
Comes
Box,
with a
CD
photo
book,
poster.
CD, photo book, photo cards, 1 of 8. 1 sticker, a mini poster, a unit photo card, 1 out of 4. Trading cards, 4 each in 1 set. So random 1 out of 4. 4 cuts photo. And then a folded poster and a graphic sticker that I literally never do anything with. Alrighty then.
Graphic sticker. I give them to Amethyst.
Yeah. She puts them all over things.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like you get a lot for limited.
Yeah, you get a lot with the limited.
Which is the use. The use.
That's why it's limited.
Walking on water. That's all we. Let me tell you, like the boys look so good, like always. I can't believe Shani's shirtless. Or is he?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you know how sometimes they
I
wear shirts.
don't watch their lives because it's annoying to me because I can't understand what they're saying. I am gonna get those little translation earbuds that they're posting all over TikTok to see if they work. If they work during the lives, then I'm set. But
Yeah, right? I didn't even think about that.
Mhm. It would be very, very nice. What is it? The garage. But the little clips I saw from Kenjin's live yesterday just cracked me up. These boys talking about waxing.
Waxing Racha, yeah. That was so funny. He's like, don't call us Racha.
Waxing
Waxing
Waracha.
Racha,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Too
listen,
late.
yeah.
Yeah. It was funny. Because I know Channy did electroanalysis to get rid of all of his hair. So it's funny that Kenjin and Felix did not do that. Although they may have at this point.
They probably just wasn't like they probably wouldn't be able
Well,
to.
well, if it was like when they debuted, you know, I'm sure that they were still paying JYP back and not able to afford a lot of things. So they probably
Yeah.
tried waxing because they thought it would be easy. Hey, babies, guess what? Waxing is painful. And it's even more painful if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
You know, I don't mind the waxing. So I have a friend that's gonna go get a Brazilian wax. And I'm just like, I've always wanted to try that.
I have no reason to do that, so I'm going to pass.
Speaking of, your girl needs to start getting like body shape ready and everything before the concert because my man cannot see me like this, you know? I need to look good for him. So
I gotta start walking and stuff more so that I can stand for hours at a time. Although I'm really good about just plopping my fat ass down on the pavement at any time just because I don't want to
don't
stand
you have
anymore.
your chair? I'm sure I'm sure if it's study room that they can provide chairs. I heard that if you go
I
to
have
the
my
office,
walker
yeah, you can even use that.
and
Like
it has a seat. Yeah.
I've heard if you go to the office and tell them that you need like accessible stuff, they always provide it. And
Yeah.
they said they even what they do sometimes is they'll provide you a wheelchair and they'll roll you to your seat and then they'll drop you off at your seat, and then at the end of the concert they'll come back with it and roll you back out.
Well, I
That's
mean, my
what
walker,
I heard.
truthfully, is not much larger than I am as far as width wise. So I don't know why I couldn't be down in that general area with it, unless there are actual seats and then it's in the way. But
What's
if
a
it's just standing
clergy?
room only, clergy is a priest. Why?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's weird that a sleep study is asking me if the patient would like to be visited from the hospital clergy. Isn't it?
That's a bit concerning.
Yeah, that is weird. Like, I'm just gonna push does not wish to be visited because that's weird. Why are they asking if she's an organ donor?
In case something happens, I guess.
It's a sleep study, Derek. Like, oh my lord.
It's probably just general questions for everybody that's going to come in for everything.
Oh yeah.
Like general surgery questions and things like that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, is it like a surgery?
No. Like you
What
literally go to sleep with this thing on your face and yeah.
they said, would the patient like to give proxy access to their patient portal? Don't I have access to that?
You're the guardian, you should already have access to that.
Yeah, so should I just put no?
Yeah.
Would the patient want to remove a proxy from the patient portal? No.
Yeah, I'm
Patient
pretty sure that them talking to a 7-year-old about her sleep study is going to make a lot of sense.
It says, is the patient willing to provide their social security number? I put no because I don't have it on me, so I didn't want to have to put it if I could, if I did. And it says select
You're
a
not
reason.
supposed to use your social security number as an identification purpose to begin with. It literally says on the card, not for identification purposes. So people that ask for that for identification purposes, I'm like, it says right here, do not use for identification purposes.
To select a reason why the patient did not provide their social security number. I'm just gonna put patient refused. Like that's stupid, right?
Because I don't want to.
I know, like why else? And one of the responses was also like the patient is not a US citizen, unknown. Like, ooh, okay.
If you're not a US citizen, are you going to tell people that?
I know, seriously. Dan would let you know if I was. There's employer information. I'm gonna put not employed because the patient is not employed. There's no like not applicable.
Before I became a police officer, I had to take a psych test, like a psych evaluation test. And they would put questions on there that I could not answer because it was like, I used to smoke pot, but I don't do it anymore as often or something like that. And it was like, yes or no. I'm like, I've never smoked pot. So how do you answer that question? And so I would just skip it. And he's like, well, you didn't answer this. I'm like, because I've never smoked pot.
Like,
How
what
do you want
from
me
me?
to answer that question? I've never
Oh
smoked it.
yeah.
So why am I going to put yes or no on either one of them when I've actually never smoked it to begin with? I mean, that was
But
a question that was loaded.
then they also have some question. They also have some answers where they have like, oh, have you ever smoked pot? And it says never, often, or sometimes or often, right? And I'm just like, I smoked it a couple times in my younger days, right? To like see it, to taste that out and see how it was and everything. So I can't put never, but I don't do it anymore. So I can't put sometimes or often. So like, what do I choose for that?
Yeah. I just
Like,
didn't answer it when you asked me. I'm like, well, because if I answered anything, it was not going to be truthful because none of the answers apply to me. So it's like, I don't know what you want me to do. Would you rather me lie?
is it a lie to give it all to you?
We had one chick in our police academy thing that smoked a bunch of weed literally the night before we started. I'm like,
Oh my Lord, she did not.
and of course, when she went to get a job, they gave her a test, the polygraph test. And so she had to admit that she smoked a bunch of weeds the night before. And I'm like, so guess who didn't get hired?
You, that girl.
Mm-hmm. She was literally the only one out of us that like had the physical fitness that could have gotten that job. Like, well, yeah, you fucked up, didn't you?
I mean, who does that before the job interview
No, before starting the police academy.
or before the police case? I mean,
Hmm?
that's ridiculous.
I
Like you're
know
supposed to
that's
be. And was it illegal or something back then?
oh yeah,
So
because that was in Texas. It's still kind of illegal there anyway. But
in
this was
Texas,
like
yeah.
back in,
You know, it was
I
just
don't
never
remember
for
what it
me.
was.
It was never for me. Like the smell was kind of disgusting to me. When I did it,
That
like
stuff stinks.
it
Ugh.
burned my throat, and I was just like, ugh, it hurts so much. It was like, I don't know how people could do that. Like it burned my throat so bad that I hated that feeling. And then like it stays in your body for like a little while, and I would go pee and I'd be smelling it, and the smell just so grossed me out, and I'm just like, ugh. Every time I'm trying to get away from it and I can still smell it. It's
Mhm.
so
It's
nasty.
gross.
Because the very
Oh,
first time that I did it, I did a lot. I did a lot because they didn't tell me what to do. Like
hmm.
I did the little one and I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. Like I did poop, 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 little bits, and it wasn't so bad. And I was just like, I think I could do this still. Like this isn't that bad. And then they bring out like later on, we get off of work and it's like 2 a.m. and they bring out like this giant ass one, right? Like big. And so they're just like, okay, let us show you how to do this one. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So then they show me. I'm like, looks a little weird, but okay. And so I went ahead and did it, and I like sucked all of it in, and I'm like, and it was like I was like coughing. I was coughing it all out because it was like burning everything, and I just like my throat was so dry from doing that one time. And I just kept drinking water to like clear my throat and to like dehydrate it up. And I kept drinking water and water and water. And then all of a sudden, like it hit me. And I was seeing like, okay, you know how whenever in the 70s they have like these little things and then like these little balls around them or something, or lava lamps.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it looked like to me. It looked like there was like these lava lamp things like around me, and I was like this.
Paranoid.
Yeah, yeah, and my mind was like I felt so heavy, and I could like it felt like I couldn't even hold my head up all the way. I was just like, oh my gosh. And I just kept drinking water because my throat was so dry. And it was like 3 in the morning by this point. And I'm like, okay, me and my friend were like, okay, we'll go ahead and head out because we're at another friend's house. I'm like, okay, no problem. I get up, I threw up all that water I drank all over
Uh,
the floor. And I was like, I am so sorry. And they're like, it's okay. Like it was technically our fault because we let you do too much for your first time and didn't warn you not to drink so much water. So it was our fault. It was our fault. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then the ticks started it hit. So it was like felt like an ice cold ice was just like running through my body every once in a while. And so I was like every once in a while. And so my friend was just like, she's like, oh, when you're high, the food tastes so good. It's like out of this world. So she took me out to eat at this 24-hour place. I'm like, okay, cool. But I was just like, I still don't feel good. And I went to the bathroom and threw up some more. And I went back and I was like so shaky. Like I was still like twitching. And I was like cold, but I wasn't cold at the same time. And I
Mhm.
was just like, it was the worst experience I've ever had. And I was eating the food too, and I was like, this food was not hitting the way you said it was gonna hit, okay? I could really feel it. And then my friend always joked that I was always high on life because I always looked like I was high on high. And so they would always ask me if I was high. I said, yeah, I'm high on life. That's how high I am. And so she has a video of me at the diner. We're talking. I'm just like, I'm already high on life, and now I'm high for real. You like double high me, girl. And so it was like this whole thing. And after that, like I came home and I passed out at like I got home around 5 in the morning and I passed out. I woke up, I'm still high because I woke up like 3 hours later. I'm still high. And so I'm like this and I'm like out and my parents are looking at me and they're just like, what's wrong with you? And I'm just like, nothing's wrong with me. I'm fine. And my dad was like, "Are you drunk? Did you go out and drink?" 'Cause I think I was 19 or 20 around this time. This time. So like obviously I wasn't legal to drink. And I was like, "No, I did not drink. I don't drink, Papa." And I said, "But I am something else." They're like, "Are you high?" I was like, "Yeah." And ever since that time, for months, my dad was like, "Oh, here comes a pothead. Oh, here she comes." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I literally did it once, and that's literally my label now.
That's
And I
funny.
had to go to work, so I went to work high, and so I was just like, I was out of it. I was out of it the whole time. I didn't. I like nobody really. They noticed that I was high, but they didn't say nothing because my managers, they all would go get high in the car anyway on their
Oh,
break. So
awesome.
yeah, so they didn't like, and plus like it's not like I did it that day. It just so happens that it was still in effect that
Yeah.
around that time because I just like I said I did way too much. And when I finally like came down from it, I was feeling so sick and I hated it. And every time I went pee, this I could smell it. And so like for like a whole year, every time I would smell it, I would get nauseous because I'm just like, ugh, that's so hate it.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
definitely
why
a
I don't,
smell. Yeah.
yeah. And now you know why I don't smoke. I did it
I just
again a couple years later, a few times because I would drink a lot and so when they would offer me something I would just take it or whatever. But that was that was during my low times. My low time. And I'm sure at some point I did something else that I don't know what I took, but it definitely gave me the opposite effect of what that get me. So thank the Lord I'm alive.
I know, right? We look back on our thing and it's like, how am I still alive? Like I dated a guy that was like pretty big pothead and he drove a motorcycle And he would like take me over to his friend's house and they'd all sit there and get high. Then we jump on his motorcycle and it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? Mainly it was because
God.
I didn't have another way home. So it's like, what are you gonna do? I can't drive the fucking motorcycle.
I would have
So-
been like, haven't you ever heard them say like, don't drive while high?
Well, very small town in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like you were gonna catch a cab.
Yeah.
So JYP got a really, really good grade on that investigation.
Again,
The evaluation, it focused on environment, society, governance, emphasizing transparent disclosure and anti-corruption management. With JYPE got AA.
like always.
All the rest, yeah. The other ones, not so much.
I mean, the other ones have always been sketchy. As
Mhm.
far as I'm concerned, JYPE has always had a clean slate. Like
Yeah,
they
they
haven't really
have.
had any issues. I've never really seen any disgruntled idols leave. Um,
Now, the earnings, JYPE was the only one that earned in the third quarter. The rest of the companies' profits fell. But as soon as the
and then we expected as
North
much.
America, yeah, as soon as the North American dates dropped, JYPE and Live Nation stocks both like skyrocketed. Like I was wishing I had bought right before they
Yeah.
dropped those dates. Yeah. Like they said it was both the highest both of them have ever been. It's like, yeah, you're welcome.
Like we put ourselves in debt to make
I
to
know.
get y'all up there.
Apt with Rose and Bruno Mars won on Music Core.
Oh yeah.
Hong Jun donated $43,000 to Clean Water Project.
Nice.
He looks good there. I see him and I'm like, I'm just really not into that kid. I mean, as far as looks, I don't know him well enough to judge him on personality. But I mean, all of the boys seem pretty nice. But there's some kind of article in here. Oh, Jeff Benjamin wrote an article about the Mama Awards chief producer. It's like, could give a rat's ass. I don't really care. Mama Awards can suck a big cock. Did you see that they even put the Stray Kids accomplishments on the Japanese dome on TXT?
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
was just like, really? Ridiculous.
and truthfully, that really sucks for TXT because you know that they saw that and know that that wasn't them. It
I don't
wasn't
know
their
how hard it
accolades.
is to double check before you do something. You know?
Well, did you really think? I mean, they didn't even put Stray Kids achievements. They put their nomination, but they didn't put that they won. It's like, can you not say you hate JYPE artists without saying you hate JYPE artists? I mean, because you did it there.
I'm gonna say what I said earlier. I'm gonna repeat myself here. Haters be hating. Haters be hating. You know,
They're
like
just
they just
jealous.
mad. Yeah, they just mad because they don't have the accomplishment that Stray Kids has.
And they never will. Yeah, Coachella was really wanting Stray Kids.
I know, but
Like,
they're on tour, so I mean, what can they do?
Mhm.
Maybe you should have booked them ahead of
Oh,
time.
right. A Disney Plus original series it's Korean.
Or what?
It's
Are you
called
sure?
The Manipulated has been officially confirmed. It includes Ji Chong Wook, somebody from EXO, Lee, Kong So and Jo Yoon Soo. But yeah, it's a Korean.
On Disney. Interesting.
It's a K something. I don't know if it's a drama or what it is. And then, because Disney Plus had the Jungkook and Jimin show, the Are You Sure show. Said it was
It
really
says
popular in
that,
the Asia Pacific
oh
region.
yeah, featuring Jimin and Jungkook from BTS.
17 becomes the first K-pop group to perform at the Wonderful World of Disney Holiday Spectacular.
Nice.
And they will sing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So that's kind of cool. And Hyphen is in for Coachella.
Oh, so they're gonna go?
Mm.
Are they-
TXT
when
won
are they
a
going on
special
tour?
award for the 66 Japanese Record Awards. What?
In Hyphen, when are they going on tour?
They need to not go on tour. Is it them or TXT that is just completely exhausted at this point? Like, or it could be both of them. I don't know.
I mean, same company.
I know the leader of TXT is taking a leave of absence right now.
Oh,
Not because he wanted to, but because they are forcing him to take a break. And that's really gotta suck if you're a leader. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You want to be there for your mates. But
The Taeyong or something? No, not Taeyong.
no, I want to say Subin, something like that.
Subin is the leader?
I thought Yeon was, or Yeon,
No,
but
not. No, I
apparently
know
it's
he
not.
wasn't. I thought it was the other one. Let me look it up. Let me look
Oh, wait.
it up.
Huh. Apparently Eugene's are threatening Jimin.
What?
Huh.
Why?
Said, I don't know what happened yesterday, but Eugene's and armies need to wrap it up. Oh, I guess Jimin probably won something. And that's what. Yeah, and Hyphen did not win their award that they were up for at Mama.
Okay.
It's like, well, welcome to our world.
Yeah, no.
At least they spelled your name right. For
Yeah, it is Taeyong. Taeyong.
TXT.
Yeah. No, I mean Subin is the leader, but I mean, uh, I didn't know Subin was the leader. I thought it was. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Make sure to turn that TV off and bring me their milk. Yeah.
Okay, this is the kind of shit. This is why I don't go on X except to get my news. Because this person's like, this Muslim Indonesian and Hyphen fan. What does cultural appropriation have to do with anything? Spreading lies, accusing Lisa's mom of donating to Israel. Well, guess what? Probably because she doesn't want to fund terrorists, but okay. All while a Hyphen member became ambassador of McDonald's and she's still hyping that group on her page. And then they go into this whole Zionist thing. So just to keep that off my page, I am going to block that person because I don't want their bullshit on my page. Yeah, I guess they're attacking Jimin for winning.
How do I get rid of there's like a circle on the middle of my laptop, and I see the button where it has where it's positive to grab it, but like how do I get rid of it? How do I turn it off? I don't know. Oh well, figure it out later. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to like look at the Coachella and see who else is going. In hyphen from there. Okay, okay. Viagra boys, what the freak? Are they the only K-pop group that's gonna be in there?
What?
They're the only K-pop group that's gonna be performing.
I don't know. There's too much bullshit going on X.
I told my mom I got different tickets and it's like tickets I want. And she's like, you happy now? I said, yeah, I am happy. She's like, you're being so rude to me. I said, I was telling you my grievance on how fast these tickets were going, and you laughed in my face. Mother, that is not okay. I said, you obviously don't care for me since you didn't help me at all. Like my older sister and my little sister did try to help me and they tried to go in and everything, but they couldn't do it. They were like they were way far behind.
I'm gonna have to get a shot in my foot before the summer. I love arthritis. You just never know what's not gonna work that day. Holy crap. Oh, that's a little bit better.
Oh, girl, I thought that was you at first, but my Spotify ended up starting to play on my laptop.
Yeah, it wasn't me this time. Um, God, I hate that when I'm like scrolling and then I thought I'm gonna do something, but now I can't remember what it is I was gonna do.
How do you
Damn,
pull
I'm
the
still
keys
tired.
off your laptop? Can you do that? You just pop them off and
Uh,
stick them back on?
I used to do that on regular keyboards. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do it now.
Yeah, but how do you do it? You just pop them off?
I don't know. I've never taken my keys off of my.
Figure it later. No problema. No problema. For winning special award at the 66 Japan. Oh, look at that. I put something on me too. Delete. Sorry. If we didn't have so much crap in here, I would have been like, because it's weird that
My laptop needs to be cleansed. Like I don't, it doesn't even have its own hard drive. You have to put everything on an external, but it still runs like super freaking slow.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why isn't it working? My mouse pad. But it's because I had two fingers down and it only works with the one finger. So what happens if I do two fingers? Oh, oh, interesting. I see. The Tower of God. Says 50 things you didn't know about the studio. Ghibli. Ghibli masterpiece. You think we should have different themes?
For what?
Just the podcast, and during the lives. Like just have different themes. You know how like last time you're like, oh, come in your favorite like bias or whatever.
Oh, I mean, we can if we
Next
have
week,
people show
yeah.
up.
Next week we should definitely try to dress like JYP. That would be so funny.
I got the wig.
I know I saw. Or something like that, like
Hmm.
just little things. That'd be funny to do. Have different themes. So I should have dressed like Gobble Gobble for the Thanksgiving theme today. Gobble Gobble, Z Gobble Gobble.
I don't think I have anything to dress up like a turkey.
I definitely don't. So I wouldn't have been able to anyway.
I don't know why onces keep trying to come for us. I'm like,
Because they bored
y-
because they got nothing to do, I guess.
I mean, just right here, K-pop artists with the most #1 albums on Billboard 200, BTS. I always expect BTS, so it's not a big deal. BTS 6, Stray Kids 5. Then you have a Tease at 2, Blackpink, Twice, TXT, New Jeans, and Super M at 1. Pretty sure 5 doesn't equal 1, but okay. Yeah, I don't know why they're even trying to fight other fandoms. We already know we're the best, so whatever.
Can't help it.
Oh, I could wear my Lee No slippers in the hotel room in Arlington.
Oh, nice.
It's
didn't
not
get
like
the
it's going to be
slippers.
150 degrees down there or anything that particular time.
I didn't get those slippers.
Okay, so we need to take, those little bitty raincoats that like fold up to this big
Hmm.
that you can put in your bag in case it rains.
Yeah, because we're not allowed to bring umbrellas, right?
No.
So stupid. Okay, so we need our portable chargers, our raincoats.
Oh, there's like a whole list.
Yeah.
Portable chargers, liquid IV. I can't even use sugar free. Like my doctor told me if I'm dehydrated, I need that sugar. So I'm good to go with Gatorade and shit. But you can't take all that stuff with you. But that liquid IV stuff, you can just put like in a bottle of water and be done with it.
Liquid IV.
Liquid IV. It's like a little packet of powder stuff that you add to water bottles, whatever else. The earplug things that help roll the sound so you're not blasting your eardrums out. Those are on Black Friday right now too. I think for $20.
I'm literally looking at
Yeah.
Alexa, turn Roku TV off.
Okay.
This girl really be thinking she's slick sometimes.
I know.
And she's just everything good old.
What else did I put? I need to check the bag thing for Arlington to see if it has to be clear or what it has to be. They're loop earplugs at $20.
I don't know what you want from me. Hey, why do you have that? You're gonna end up messing it up. Put it down. Oh, put it down. Go to bed.
Everybody's like dressing up in these costumes and stuff. I'm like, it is June in Texas. I'm wearing a tank top and capri, and I don't care if my bat wings fly.
Last year, when I saw some
And I
people
will
dressed up
probably
like,
wear my yoga shoes, because if my feet start swelling, they stretch with it. And tennis shoes do not let your feet do that.
I went to it, my movie.
no,
I was watching
I don't care what you're watching. It's bedtime. Go to bed. It's literally right here. Don't throw crap at me if you're not gonna know what it's at. Go to bed now. I can't see you.
Ooh, you can get 5 for $10.
What?
Oh, wait. Is this?
Mi vida.
Ooh, you get a 6-pack for 5. That's even better.
For what?
Raincoat.
Oh, nice. Go now.
Okay.
Hey.
You sound good. I'm just fine. If I was here on the podcast, I'll just talk for a little bit and then go.
Well, it's a good thing you're not, huh?
Yes. Good thing that I'm not.
Hey, be careful before you drop that. You can go to bed now.
I'm standing right here.
I don't care where you're standing. Go to bed now. Can't stop. Go.
Someone's about to get in trouble.
Yeah, she's just gonna get in trouble. One, two.
Mommy.
Oh, girl, go brush your teeth or something.
Mommy.
Oh, one, two.
Mommy.
Don't mommy me. Go to bed now.
Mommy, I've been hungry. And you didn't even get me any like wait.
I wasn't gonna give you grapes, and two, you ate.
What about 3?
Go to bed.
What about 3, Mommy? 3 is
Wish for the
Oh,
best, expect the worst.
I can see it. Did you spill some?
can you go over there? Okay, well, since there's no activity, I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, there's like
'Cause I've been
literally
up since
nothing
1
going
in the
on.
morning. I've been up since 1 this morning, so I'm like,
Yeah. No, we can close it off. I mean, there's not anything going on. Nobody's on. And another reason we need to move
to a different one.
to a different platform. Yeah. So, no worries. All righty. Since we're the only two here, I mean, if you're watching
Do you know why
the
there's no
redo, thank you, but we're out of here.
Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh my Lord, you know better, huh? She's like, do you know why there's no activities on there, mommy? I said, why? She's like, because it's Thanksgiving holiday, mommy.
Not Thanksgiving yet.
Wait.
Break.
She just didn't want to go to school.
I know.
All right. So anyway, if you watch the redo, thanks for everything. And we are going to be out of here. Later.
Bye.